Hey there guys, it's Jergin. I'm currently not Jergin McGurgan, but what I am doing is bringing you episode 2 here of Channel Tips with Jergin, and this one is all about dealing with hate. Now the previous episode was about starting your own YouTube series, and this one is how you react to people who are pretty much just haters on your videos, haters on your channel, and just pretty much just kind of hate you in general. Now hate's an interesting thing because there are many different opinions on hating somebody and why you would be so mean to somebody, and people actually think that it's a good way to get yourself noticed and to grow, and to some extent it does help. However, in the long run it really doesn't. You can kind of think off the top of your head, or at least I can, a few commentators who have dealt with hate in the past and have grown off of it. First one that comes to mind is obviously Jesus. He had a problem with Woody's gamertag, and for those of you guys that don't watch much YouTube videos, these are two. Woody's gamertag is an extremely large YouTube commentator, extremely large, and obviously Jesus is a much smaller one, but still more than me. I mean, he's got like 20,000, and at the time he didn't have much at all. And after this whole argument with Woody's gamertag and calling him out and being a hater and all this, he grew incredible because so many people were making videos about him, and people got the wrong idea, thinking that hate is a good thing and you should just be a hater, you should troll everybody, you should just try and make people not like you, because then they'll make a video about you or they'll respond and people will see them respond and they'll say, oh hey, I'm gonna go check this guy out. It's kind of like getting easy shout outs on YouTube, and that's kind of what I'm here to prepare you guys for, because if you're starting your own YouTube channel, you're going to realize that there's a lot of people out there that are just going to hate on you to try and advance themselves. You know, people use the tactic of hating someone to get big. A lot of people use that tactic. So what I suggest is just, straight up ignoring, blocking them. I mean, that's obvious. If someone says something bad to you or whatever, just block them, or if you do have to respond, don't say anything bad, okay? Because if you say something bad to them, or if you can respond to them in some sort of way that's not polite or not, just not a good response, you almost hating on them, they can always twist your words and they can take out little parts of your sentences and stuff and put them together, and it can make it look like you're the bad guy here. So if someone ever says something to you that's just terrible, just either respond with something polite, saying, why do you feel that way? If someone goes up to you and says, fuck you, your videos are terrible, your channel sucks, go die. You should just be like, I'm sorry you feel that way, what can I do on my channel to make it better? Something like that. That not only does that stop a huge argument, that person might actually respect you and say, you know what, you're a nice guy, I'm gonna leave you alone and I'm just gonna subscribe to your channel and watch your videos or something. I've actually had people that send me messages saying just random stuff about how much they hate me and how much I'm a loser and whatever, and I respond like that and they say, well, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding, or I apologize, or something like that. It's ridiculous how people just change their minds if you don't feed them with trolling. If they come up to you and just start talking all kinds of trash, and you feed them talking trash back, then it's just going to be ridiculous. It's going to turn into a huge argument everywhere, and your subscribers don't want to see that. They don't want to see you arguing with people. They don't want whatever, and maintain a good reputation. Because if you're one of these people trolling, because not only are you going to get trolled and you're going to get hated and people aren't going to like you, it's how it is. Maybe if you have 10 subscribers, people love you, but when you get like 100, there's at least one person that dislikes every single one of your videos. That's just the way it is. It doesn't matter. It's one of those things that's not going to change, okay? So you got to deal with that, and you got to take it as it comes. You just have to kind of accept it. It's going to happen. And the other thing is, you don't want to be that person who is hating, because you want to maintain a good reputation. Okay? Your reputation is everything, because if people don't respect you and people think you're a joke, they're not going to talk to you, or they're not going to message you back on Twitter, or they're going to say, wow, you're the laughing stock of the community, I'm not going to talk to you, or I don't want to be known associated with you. I don't, so honesty is kind of the best policy, I guess you could call it. And you just don't want to be associated with some people. Like Raw Instinct, for example. He's a new commentator everyone's talking about right now. He's not new, but him as a topic is new. He supposedly copied a whole bunch of people's videos and whatnot and put them together, called them his own. Now everyone's making videos about him. People don't want to be associated with him now because of what he did, or supposedly did. People just want to kind of leave him alone and not really talk to him. And that's just, you know, it was all started by someone that was kind of hating on him and wanted to get at him, so they made the video saying that he copied people. But the thing is, I mean, you're not going to find one video that's unique 100% by itself. It's just not going to happen nowadays. So, first tip, make sure your reputation is clean. You don't want to be known as a troll or a meanie head or a jerk or a hater or anything like that. You want to be known as a good person. Second tip, make sure you just, if someone hates on you, just leave it alone. Respond with kindness. I know it's easier said than done. It's really, really hard to do, but you need to do it, and people will respect you more, which will help with the reputation thing. So these things are kind of hand in hand, and they help each other, and they'll help you advance your channel. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this commentary, and I look forward to talking to you next week.